The Emperor Augustus was worried about families, Roman women not having enough children. In fact, he expelled Ovid from Rome. Ovid produced the erotic poems. I bought them many years ago. And Ovid was regarded as highly immoral because Augustus wanted more children in the empire. And Roman women, it was a problem for the later Roman Empire that Roman women were not having enough children. When you mentioned about the elites, here's a problem. Those who are interested in the health of nations are different from those who are in the elites. Say, for example, we take Rishi Sunak. He's basically promoting the COP27 or whatever, the climate stuff, and goes giving money, British taxpayers' money, to subsidise people who might be having problems because of the climate in the future. But you see, why would Sunak do this when we're having to have tax cuts, according to our new Chancellor, and general austerity? Yeah, why would we be giving money away and giving money to Ukraine as well for its war? Why do all this? Well, here's the thing, Sunak and Cameron before him and Blair, they got one major thing in common: young men. They are going to be out of power one day, and being a Prime Minister of Great Britain can only be a stepping stone to something else. If you're Rishi Sunak, you're going to promise to green the nation, to not dig our coal, 300 years of which we have under our feet, to give us cheap energy, even though the Chinese and the Indians are opening coal mines every month. We're not going to dig our own coal, we're going to get it from Kazakhstan. We're not going to get our oil out of the North Sea. No. Sunak won't do that because he wants to be, I reckon, he's thinking, man from the developing world, racially, but head of a first world nation, a shoo-in for president of the World Bank or the head of the IMF when he's kicked out of Downing Street. But if he were to say, no, we're going to open the coal mines in Britain and start giving British people cheap energy, yeah, as soon as you start saying, this is not in the interest of Britain to be following these green policies, we should be getting our fossil fuels, with which we've been blessed by God, beneath our feet in this nation, he would never get a job in these supranational institutions. And it was the same with Cameron sucking up to the EU. Same with Blair when he was cozying up to the EU in his early days as Prime Minister. They are not, it doesn't matter whether you're Indian, as Sunak is. It doesn't matter whether you're, Anglo-Saxon, as Cameron. What matters is whether you're a globalist, whether that's where your interests lie. And I said a young man cannot be trusted, or a young woman. And why I think no man or woman should ever be British Prime Minister who's below the age of 60. And the reason is, he's never going to be ahead of an institution. Once you're 60, you might be British Prime Minister for, say, 5 years. When you're 65, you're washed up. There's no global institution that you're going to be head of. Pretty much, it's not certain, but that's how I gauge the loyalty of a man or woman who wants to be the head of my country. These young whippersnappers are not to be trusted, not at all. And what they're doing, like Sunak is selling us down the river. He's giving our money away to Ukraine, to the World Bank, and all these green agendas, giving our money away. They all would do this. That woman, what's her name? Our Prime Minister for a few days, Liz Truss, the same. She didn't go back on the green policies. So we're sunk until we get leadership that is in our interest. Now, Giorgia Meloni, the head of the Fratelli d'Italia, the Brothers of Italy, she, because of her ideology, whether one agrees with it or not, is concerned with the interests of Italians, not the interests of the EU, not with the interests of supranationalism. She says, yes to God, no to Islam, yes to the cross, no to LGBTQI, yes to the family of man and woman, yes to Italy, no to supranational institutions. Now, whether her policies are right or not, you need your leader to be saying yes to your country. And I would say yes to the cross. But put that to one side even. At least a person who loves their patriotic. Because if they're not, they're going to sell you down the river. And all of the West is being sold down the river by various people.
We shall see this one.
Yeah.
The future isn't that.
Take care.